All right, there's a question that pops up and people don't seem to get the answer. So I'm gonna lay it down for you real quick. This is a little informational video for you. Keep this handy. Show it to a friend when you need to. But people wonder who can use the N-word, who can't use the N-word, who can use what word. There's all kinds of words now. Listen, it works on the very simple basis of intergroup privilege. Me being black, as midnight, I can use the N-word whenever I feel like it. Now, if I'm smart and mature, I don't use it too often in mixed company because you don't want to give people too much comfort to be saying it themselves. But that's an option. Now, if you're not black, the chances of you being able to use it are pretty slim. Now, if you got a very, very close friend and your black friend gives you a pass, you can use it within the limits of that friend. He didn't give you a pass for all black people. He gave you a pass for his black ass. So you remember that. If you're white or other, and you have a black friend who's cool with you calling him that, or just saying that, that's between you two. But don't get your pass confused to think it's general admission, because it ain't. That is a very select pass for one party. That is not a group pass. That is not that you can now put that out there in a public setting. This is just the correct information I'm giving you, because you can ignore this and chance an ass whooping. But I'm just saying. So how intergroup privilege works is real simple. Usually there's a derogatory term that's applied to a group of people that have been disenfranchised, marginalized, persecuted. And one of the things that they had been called during that process is one of the words they get to own. So we'll just use, they call the F word. Now, the F word, I could say it's kind of a pretty bad word. It ain't the N word. That's the mother of all the words. But the F word, right? So if someone's saying, like, you fucking faggot, that right there is messed up. Unless you're gay. If you're gay, you can use that word if and when you want to. That's up to you. How you want to use it and when you want to use it. It's your call. That's the benefit of being gay. It's intergroup privilege. If girls amongst themselves want to call one another the C word, like that bitch, man, fuck that cunt. If she wants to say that amongst themselves, that's on them. That's up to women, because that is one of the words that they have a privilege to use because they're women. So that's kind of how it works. Now, white men don't really have any words because mostly white men have been the ones oppressing other people to begin with in this country. So they don't really have an intergroup word. If people say the word honky, that just sounds funny as shit to begin with and has no historical oppression, so it really has no impact. It might be derogatory, it might be not positive, but it don't have no real history, so it don't have no bite. So when you have history with a word and you're that group, it's your call and your option if and when and how you use it. That's your call. Now, the N-word's a funny one because some black folks use it and I'm like, God damn. I mean, my own brother, when he says the word nigga, I'm like, ooh, it don't sound right coming from him at all. And he is blacker than me and he's my actual brother. And it still don't sound right. So just because you have license doesn't mean you should say it, because sometimes it still sounds wrong, even coming from the same party. All right, well, I'd rather take some questions and answers, but I don't have enough followers. All right, later.